everybody, and welcome back. Today's video is going to be comparing the Fuse Gelnamel system with the Sensationail Gel System. There's been a lot of questions coming to us on Ask Sensationail every week, as well as Ask Fuse, whether or not these products can be interchanged, if you can use the Sensationail polishes in the Fuse lamp or the Fuse polishes in the Sensationail lamp, and can you use them together, and basically what's the difference. So I hope that this video is going to answer some of those questions for you. If you'd like more information, please stay tuned. The first question that most people have is, what is the difference between the original Sensationail system and the new Fuse Gelnamel system? The major difference between the two is that Sensationail is a three-step process with a gel polish that is guaranteed to last you up to 2 weeks of wear without chipping or peeling if applied correctly. With the original Sensationail system, you must use a primer, a base coat, the color of your choice, and then it must all be topped off with a top coat. And of course, once we're all done, we need to cleanse it with our gel cleanser. The Fuse Gelnamel system, on the other hand, is a one-step, one-coat product that will give you up to 1 week wear if you apply it correctly with no peeling and no chipping. Your primer, your base coat, and your top coat is all contained in this one bottle. Most of the Fuse colors can be applied with one coat to give you the opaqueness that you're looking for. So the Fuse system is more for a convenient, quick application if you don't have time to go through all of the steps of the original Sensationail, but you will not get quite as long wear out of it as you will with the original Sensationail. So now what I want to do for you is I want to test the different products in each lamp. So we're going to experiment around a little bit today and see how that works. First, we're going to go ahead and test our Fuse polish in both lamps. Now remember, this is a much thicker formula because it does have the top coat, base coat, primer, and color all built into one product. Now if you get any on the skin like I just did, make sure that you clean that off before you set your polish in your lamp. Now we're going to stick this into the Fuse lamp for 30 seconds and see what happens. As you can see, the light went off by itself. It is pre-set with a timer to give you just the perfect time. Now this particular polish is a little bit thin with just one coat, so I would actually do a second coat if I was going to wear this out of the house, but since we're just testing how it does with each lamp, I'm going to leave it with the one coat. Now at this point, you would want to go ahead and take your gel cleanser, and we want to clean off the moisture layer. So as you can see, just a little bit of the color came off of there. That can be typical whenever you wipe or cleanse off your gel polish. I have not found that to be a problem. Some people do suggest that you may want to cure for a little longer if that happens, but I haven't noticed that that has ever damaged any of my manicures when that happens. So this nail here, if you like it a little bit transparent and you don't want it any more opaque, you would be ready to go right now. 30 seconds per nail and you're done. If you would like that to be a little more opaque, then of course apply your second coat. Now we're going to take one coat of this on our next finger and test it in our Sensationail lamp to see if we get the same result. You always want to turn your lamp away from your polish because even though the bottles are painted, you still can run the risk of the heat from the lamps curing your polish, and you don't want that to happen. Now we're going to take our gel cleanser and wipe this nail and compare to see if it's set in the same 30 seconds using the Sensationail lamp. And as you can see, about the same amount of the moisture layer came off using the Fuse lamp versus the Sensationail lamp for the same amount of time, 30 seconds on each lamp. So in my opinion, you would be able to use the Fuse products in your Sensationail lamp. You might want to adjust your cure time and go the full 1 minute instead of just the 30 seconds, just to be on the safe side and just to see if you might get a little less of the color wipe off if you do it that way. But it seems to me that you can use Fuse colors in your Sensationail lamp. Now let's test the Sensationail polishes and see if we can use them in our Fuse lamp. Okay, now you must remember that the Sensationail system is actually a 3-product system. I am skipping the primer step just because I do not want this design obviously to stay on my finger. So for easier removal, I'm skipping the primer. If you were doing this at home, you would want to make sure to use the primer. Now we need to cure our base coat for 30 seconds. The Sensationail lamps have an automatic timer as well. It'll beep at 30 seconds to let you know that your base or top coat is finished, and then it will continue to stay on for the full minute for your colors. We need to cure this in our lamp for 1 minute. Now with the Sensationail system, you must finish it off with a top coat. And with our top coat, we need to cure for 30 seconds. Now we want to go ahead and clean off our nail with our gel cleanser, wiping off the moisture layer. And as you can see, like I told you before, sometimes you will get just a little bit of the gel residue. I'm not sure if you can see that on your lint-free wipe. It's okay. It has never damaged a manicure of mine. I've been using this product now for over 2 years, very faithfully. Now we're going to test the very same process on our next nail, but we're going to use the Fuse system this time. So we want to go in with our clear base coat. We're going to pop it in there for the 30 seconds. Now, the Fuse system will dry the Fuse polish in 30 seconds. So we're going to pull this out after 30 seconds and just see if by chance the more compact design of the mirrored heated lamp will also dry the Sensationail in 30 seconds. We may have to do it for a full minute just as we would with our regular Sensationail lamp. Okay, so let's just test it out and see. And I'm still getting just a wee bit of color residue off of there. I think we're going to go ahead and try to leave that at just the 30 seconds. Let's apply our top coat and let's just see what happens. Now, if our little experiment works well, this should be completely done after another set for 30 seconds. Okay, so let's test it by wiping off the moisture layer to see what happened. And as you can see, once again, just about the same amount of residue came off with the Fuse system and the Sensationail system alike. And if I mash on this, it feels nice and hard, just as the finger that we did in the Sensationail lamp does. So in my opinion, you can definitely use each product brand with the other product's lamp and it will work just fine. So if all you have is the Sensationail lamp, although these are very nice and convenient for traveling, or if you're in a quick hurry and you can go ahead and be curing one while you're polishing the other and that kind of thing, the lamp is very convenient. It's nice to have. This lamp also, if you pull the top off, you can turn it around and attach it back here in this direction, and then you can turn it on and the light will work to do your toenails, and that's definitely a lot easier than trying to put your foot in the Sensationail lamp. But if you can't afford the Fuse lamp right now and all you can do is afford the colors, then I say go on out and stock up on as many Fuse colors as you can get your hand on, because they definitely will work in your Sensationail lamp. And the same is true in reverse. If you already have the Fuse lamp and like some of the Sensationail gel colors, by all means rush on out, get as many as you can. Sensationail is having a sale on right now. Actually, 7 of their colors this week are on sale for just $5 on their website. Stock up on as many as you can because they will definitely work in your Fuse lamp. So now obviously the next question would be, if the Sensationail colors work in the Fuse lamp and the Fuse colors work in the Sensationail lamp, can you blend the two colors and mix and match to do nail art designs? And the answer to that would be a resounding yes. Just go ahead and use your dotting tools, toothpicks, whatever it is that you use to create your favorite nail arts. Apply it just the way that you saw us do it, and go ahead and cure in either lamp that you would like to cure them in, because as you've just seen, the polish will cure exactly the same in either lamp, following the original directions. The only difference will be if you add a Sensationail color on top of a Fuse color, or vice versa. Even though the Fuse has a top coat built in it, you will want to go ahead and seal off the entire design with your Sensationail top coat, just to make sure that the Sensationail polish is topped off with a top coat. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has been some help to you, and we'll see you next time.